Well, I don't know what we're doing this morning. I'm thinking I might sleep for an hour because nothing seems to be going on. I'm a little bit worried that I might miss something. Maybe we should head up to the cemetery. It did say that the funeral would be this morning, didn't it? I'm sure we heard that somewhere. I'm sure we heard that the funeral was in the morning. Here we go. Tomorrow at dawn, so... We could do with some sleep, but let's head down that way. If we get there earlier, we can just get back earlier. It is AM, isn't it? Yeah, maybe dawn's not for a while then. It's dark out still. So I'm wondering where Fat Vlad is. Day 2, in which the Horospex' roots are unearthed. Okay, this looks better. We've got a load of new notifications. Funeral is on, and... oh, this is all different. Okay. Let's head on down. How am I doing on food and stuff? Got enough to last me. I wonder if I am liked more now. No, I'm still unwelcome. It's very far down that way. There's one of those guys. Should we see what it wants? Where go you, friend? What plan is next to follow? Honestly, I don't know what to do. What say the townsfolk? Who cares? They're so alike, aren't they? A backdrop faceless. They surely know nothing important, right? A hive, a swarm, a flock, no use for names. Whatever one knows, they shall all know in turn. The crowd is but a many-headed beast. Like it or not, you are but one such head. They know you better than you know yourself. Have you heard them, Barak? Communication. See how that means finding. See how it means finding a common ground. Yeah, it's a mouthful. Untrue. Grown-ups will know what children don't, and children know what stepkin do not. Such is the mechanism of life that turns in its own petty pace from day to day. You choose only whose lips reach your raised ears. Here, hear me now, teensies and tots, the town's own young, indeed already know who waits for you today. If you still don't, then speak to one, any child. I don't like children. Okay. Speak to a child when we get the chance. Oh, do I have any blood? I'm getting my keys mixed up. Yeah, I do. It's really weird. Anything? Okay. So we should check back at the bar at some point as well, see what... Because they buy different herbs on different days, don't they, for different prices. So we should check back there and see what I can get from them. Here's some kids. Hey kid. What's wrong with her? We didn't do anything, I swear. We saw her crying, asked what happened, but she bawled even more. Maybe she's hungry? I guess she must be hungry. Why else would she be crying? Maybe she's lost. I guess she must be lost. Maybe we should take her to the station. What? And get her on a train? Trains aren't running now, but we should probably see if she lives around here. Yeah, you do that. Weird atmosphere here. I'm not crying, I'm not. I'm just upset. Upset because they're always picking on me all the time. Who's picking on you? Everyone. How are they picking on you? They say I'm ugly. I know I am, but why do they need to keep saying it all the time? Bullshit. Don't listen to them. Well, these kids didn't really help me at all, but I don't think they're the faceless crowd kids that I'm meant to be talking to. Okay. I wish there was an auto-run key on this game, because it's very hard to... Hang on, if I line myself up. It's really tricky to drink my tea. While I play. Kids around here? It's the ferryman. Who's the other guy? Christ. You were being hunted. You'll need a weapon. Pushing me into some bloodshed? Yeah, like you needed pushing. Listen, we respected old Barach. You are the only person who can replace him. We don't want to see you dead too. So what do you suggest? It just so happens that no one carries firearms around these parts. It's a peaceful town. Yeah, peaceful. And it just so happens that I have a revolver. But I can't give it away for free. For a reasonable price, though. Why can't you just give it to me if you want to help me? I work in pickling. The factory stopped working today. We fear it may be the first sign of serious trouble. Big Vlad is no charity. He cares little for his workers. If I lose my job, our family is about to have a very rough time. Surely you understand. Alright, how much? 3,000. You nuts? I can wait for 2 days. If you don't take it by then, I'll do business with someone else. My circumstances are humble. As for the money, you'll have no trouble getting it. Isidore must have left you inheritance. It's hard to talk about it now, I understand, but business is business. Yeah, that's a... So my initial reaction is like, oh yeah, inheritance. But no, that's not a choice I have. I don't care about inheritance. I do. Secondly, Isidore must have taught you how to hear and pick medicinal herbs. They're in bloom now, and merchants in the Broken Heart would give you a decent price for them. Is that what the bar's called? Because it's got a heart on the door, doesn't it? And so when you open it, it breaks the heart in two. We'll have a look now. We'll go there. We're not right next to it. Yeah, I know. Cheers, mate. Alright, I'm going to also try and get around now without using the map so much. I'm going to try and learn the streets and stuff. Because if you don't start trying to do it yourself, you'll never... Oh, god damn it, I'm in the wrong place. Right, there's my first lesson. I hope it's not getting too late. I don't want to be late to the funeral. Yeah, see, it's like a heart. Can't talk to... I thought I saw something down here then, but no. Oh, hey, who are you?
Our big city guest is a little too fast on the draw, isn't he?
Young Vlad. Your face seems vaguely familiar, but I'm positive we've never met before. What is your business? I'm the son of Isidore Burak. My name is Artemy. You have my condolences and my envy. Envy? You were lucky to have a father like him. What you don't like, Fat Vlad? Isidore respected you as a person. He indulged your desire to walk your own path and has never forced you to follow in his footsteps. Never tried to produce a carbon copy of himself. When he sent you away, the kin were livid. They condemned Isidore for tearing you away from your roots. But he always said that this was the only way for you to come to truly love your people, through choice, not blind necessity. I see great love and wisdom in that. You're very well informed. My position in the family forces me to keep tabs on everything that happens in our sad little town. You don't seem happy with that. Right, you are. Familial obligation is a sore spot for me. I'd pay good money to never have to think about it again. I can relate. If we disregard the Kanes and the Subarovs, one can say my father controls this town as closely as he controls his fat purse. Sadly, he's content with the current state of affairs and sees no reason for things to change. His complacency will doom us all. Things are already in motion, but let us speak of something else. Alright. Subarov looking for volunteer patrolmen? Yeah, funny, I hope he's not sending patrol parties to arrest me. Subarov is in the town hall. He's in charge of Father's case, so I could go check up on that.
With every breath, your soul drains slowly away. So just keep your mouth shut and don't let it slip out.
Alright, thanks. Oh, are you not offering any more money for anything today? Alright. Unless I can get a good price for herbs, I'm not going to sell any. Not until I need to. I'm alright on money at the moment. That was a bit of a waste of time, but we met... I forgot his name. Thin Vlad. Speaking about Fat Vlad as well, I wonder where he is, because he wasn't in his mansion when we were there this morning. I wonder if we could, you know, like track him down if he actually is somewhere, or if he's just not there for the day. What's this place then? Oh, I need the lockpick, mate. Well, do I? 5. Yeah, I'll keep it for now. Kids. Alright. Let's see you tonight at Saba's place. It's dangerous. Yes, this is a Niganpa Dagud Zoms. A place you must not bring outsiders. Everyone's looking for a Shabnak Adig. It's good they forgot Saba. I'm an outsider. Why are you telling me this, and what are you telling me? Your kin, Katanga. Saba talks about you a lot these days. We waited for you, Yagachin. Got it? I don't got it. Sometimes after dark, steppe people meet at Saba's place. Not just them either. Where the hell's Saba's place? Okay, I guess we don't know. There are rats down here, aren't there? I'm really hungry, I just noticed. Finch, so boring. How much longer do we have to wander the streets? Stop wandering then. Capella said we can't go to the Nutshell until the evening, so we wait. The Nutshell, what's that? Because it's empty, plus it's close to the station. You mean the passenger station? Already forgotten. Oh, yeah. Kids nest in this house where strange things happen. Okay. Do I want some metal scrap? Well, no. Oh, you want candles? I don't want candles. Yes, hunger, hunger, hunger. Oh, look at that. That did a great job at satisfying our hunger. What am I talking about? So these are all... It's all beef, I guess, is it? Being... Where is it? There it is. Hello? Evergreen. Here, have this item. This is for you. What's this? A sign of trust. As we share things with each other, so do we share our feelings, warmth, kindness. We see now that you're a good person. The town trusts you. Do you want to become part? Do you want to become its part? I am. Do you like the item I've given you? Will you find any use for it? I don't really know what you need. I chose randomly. We don't know you very well yet. What do you want in exchange? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that there was an exchange. You give me something of yours and receive something of mine. All items are charged with bits of your warmth and life. Give me whatever you want. To others, give what they want. Okay. Well, I'm kind of doing this already. Quite a lot. So let's just keep on trading things. A thimble! Finally! I do quite like needles. I could do that for 2 needles. Oh. With this, I give you some of my hope. We have no doctor now who will help us, who will treat our injuries or deliver children. You're a surgeon, you can do all that. So have some of our hope, and hope often leads to love. With this item, I give you some warmth. Don't give it grief. So what was I saying before Evergreen ran over? I think I was speculating on this. I think that's this is like the factory over here. And then the beef is like shipped on these rails down to the station down there where they drive it out of town and then get other stuff brought back in return. Hey, it's changeling, isn't it?
Light feet and heavy heart, huh? It should be the other way around.
The Earth won't take him. Your father, Earth expels him like a foreign body. See that girl, Grace, the caretaker? She's getting desperate. I think she'd take his place in the grave if she could. So what about my father? Some people are weavers, they make connections. Others are cutters, they rip things apart. Your father, he was a cutter. You Baraks are permitted to, aren't you? You're important among the locals, privileged. As a faithful surgeon, he would cut apart a living, breathing town, or even tear it to shreds with his hands alone. A violent man. Yeah, what do you know? You've only been here a few days. But I do, because I know people and I know how to listen to them. I know how to connect. But your father was a cutter. He demolished the whole mycelium. I don't know what a mycelium is. Mycelium. A human mycelium, the mycelium of the town. He believed it was all intergrown wrong. It's just like you surgeons. If a fracture fuses wrong, you break it again and sever the tissue too. Alright, changeling. Are you Grace?
Don't they trust me? As though I don't know what I'm doing.
A sad pup there was laying, and a kitten dismaying. Just a couple of pitiless creatures. I don't remember the rest, do you? It's a couple of pitiful creatures, not pitiless. Who are you, kid? I'm the caretaker now, anyway. Why are you giving me that look? My father was. He died 3 years ago. Yeah, it seems like the whole town's orphaned. It's so cruel that people can't rest in peace, even after death. Whose sins are we punished for? Why does the soil push out old Burach? What? They tried to bury him twice already, but the earth won't take him. It pushes the body upwards. That means he's got something left undone in the world, owes a debt. He was a man of obligation. What debt? I don't know, it's just he carried too heavy a burden. He failed to do something important because his life was cut short. Your people say that if the ground doesn't take him, they'll burn him, as the old rite demands, but it's horrible. Alright. Let me have a look. Emshen, brave man, strong is his spirit. How fares your kind, Emshen? Bide Karan, for he has come to pay last respects to his father. We have too. How fares your kind? Bide Karan, Ubsha is at the threshold. The loss is great. I need to speak to say the words correct, observe the right. Who is to take upon the duty himself? I've got a bad feeling about this. I'm not here for his duties. You've gone wrong, Emshen. You stumble wrong. Bikara, you knew not what you came for, so you welcomed the wrong guest. Say now, do you accept his duty as your own? No, wait a bit. Let me look at his body. Many soon will leave. Hurry, Emshen. What, it's literally being pushed out of the ground? Christ, this town's weird. The body. Chest has been punctured. Massive wound. Couldn't have been a knife. Some massive cone-shaped object. A horn or claw, maybe. Let's have a look. Skin dry to the touch, suspicious, unusual degree of xerosis. Xerosis? He wasn't that old. Continue. Soil under his fingernails, unlike him, always kept his hands clean. Okay, 3 oddities. So what do I say to these people about his burdens? Okay, you're asking that too. Wait here for you, yes? Say now, do you accept what he owes? Shit, what should I do? So, maybe he was trying to fix the town. They're talking about him breaking it and trying to remold it, cutting into it. And maybe that's the kind of thing that I'm going to have to do anyway. Well, it's the only thing... Well, yeah, I'm going to do it. Before the eyes of the kin and the earth, this is what I have to say. I, his son, accept his duty as my own. The sky is my witness. A bow for you, Emshen. The first blood yours. Bikara Emshen is a man, a brave man. Here stands Saba Uspate. You have accepted his duty. Now come into the inheritance. Saba will show you. I don't know what Saba is. People keep using that word, but I thought it was a name, but I'm not sure. Thank you. And now he's buried.
خریش بخرب و دو جمعینا
Ah.
Make connections. Mend everything your father has torn, even if he was right to tear it.
So this is Saba, also called Aspati. I'm pretty sure we met this person during the intro of the game when it was day 12, and she said some ominous stuff to us, but I can't remember what. Here, I'm giving you his Udhar, his warm vessel. He gave it to me on the eve of his last holiday. Must have presaged the evil that would befall him. Presaged? I'm not familiar with that word. What do you mean by a warm vessel? You're an odd one, Emshen. You were brought up here, yet came of age far away, neither fish nor fowl. Well, let us hope that your blood calls to you. An Udhar is a vessel where a man keeps all that is important to him. Things that, how do you say, Gayur? Things that preserve his essence. You will someday make one of your own. Yeah, sure. I kind of remember that. I'm giving you his Udcar. It's yours now. As are the things inside. Now the money. It's a light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money. Damn it. To take someone's obligations, word is not enough. To come into a legacy taking the things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material. Okay, so what do I need to do? Only a Manku can cut a body. Only a Manku can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? I'm not sure if I care about this. I kind of want to find his killer. Oh, a bunch of stuff. Oh, so I've got a new little equipment slot. Basically just a herb pouch. A list of names. The handwriting is clearly father's. I need to touch this to read it. Let's touch it and read it then. Sticky, Capella, Murky, Notkin. No, Notkin. Khan, Grace. We just met Grace. Taya, Tichik. And an unfamiliar step sigil.
No.
Do any of these
The
items?
kin will
Oh,
tell
sorry.
him nothing. We're wary of outsiders.
Hmm. Any of these items seem familiar? What are they? Herbs. Why would you leave me these? He used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure any malady. He was a Manku, a knower of connections. He saw which things sing in unison when joined. That's what the lines are, even if you say you need not this knowledge, Amshen. I don't understand. And what about the names? The names of local children. Khan is what they call the cane boy. Capella is the daughter of the master. May he choke on his name. But I know not why Isidore listed them. I know some of them. Which ones? Yeah, these two. I know Notkin. Spent his final days with them. They followed him. His last days, that's a lead, yeah. But what about this sigil? This is a brand for marking bulls. Okay. But brands of the kin often have specific meanings. Bikara, this one is Udur. Tough to pass. It means something like a big body or a special body. A body that contains a lot. But I'm not sure. It may just be a sigil. Who could interpret it? I'm your father not, Colboon. I can instruct you not. You are to learn on your own. Thanks. It's not massively helpful. Speak to people. I choose to walk my own trails. Alright, so a lot of information dropped on us then. So yeah, we've got these are the two people on the list that we know. We've got Grace over in the cemetery and Notkin, leader of the gang of kids. We've got Aspati here who we can talk to. If I want to start going down the case route, I could go talk to those, but I guess next I'll just talk to everyone around here and see what information I can get. intrigued about this though, and I need to speak to just strangers on the street as well. The game has been pretty clear about this. But anyway, for now, I need to go, so I'm going to have to leave it there. So, luckily there's a clock. Oh. What was that? Oh, I can speak to, what's his name? Stack, what's his name? Begins with an R. Anyway, that's my father's apprentice, isn't it? I can speak to him again. That's it, Reuben. Anyway, we'll get on that next time. I've got to go. Bye-bye.